So it's recording. It will be recording. Let me see. It zoomed in a lot.
It did.
Do you like this?
This is fine.
Cool. All right. Katie is saying that's showbiz for you. All right. Even though there's no one watching right now, this will upload. So we're live. Let me see if it's better with the lights off.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Is it?
I think so.
Yes. I
That's
think
better.
so too. All right, there's one. Okay, so I have to mute this group chat because
Yes.
this is out of control. Turn off all notifications. All right.
Okay.
Cool. All right, Avery, what do you think?
Avery.
Is it 2 o'clock already?
She's like, I smell tater.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
So, I would like to say that was chalked up to technical difficulties, which is why we're 15 minutes late. But we were just eating buffalo chicken salads. So it had nothing to do with technical difficulties.
We decided to eat beforehand instead of after. Oh, we actually have people with us.
Hi! Hi from Oregon. Hi, Melinda. How are you guys?
Well, this
Cool.
is exciting.
This is very exciting. So we're going to do like our normal episode style, kind of, sort of, with... Oh, I guess we can answer... I'll access the questions, like, on my phone.
Yeah, I was going to say, I took screenshots on my phone. We're using my phone.
There. Yeah, so we're using Brianne's phone to record. This is our first live. I'm very excited. I was telling Brianne earlier to not have to edit this for once.
Little break.
Yeah, pretty ready. So, I guess we should introduce ourselves since we're live.
Yeah.
This is the Woolies podcast. My name is Haley. You can find me everywhere online as Lock Knits. And who are you?
And I'm Brianne, and you can find me everywhere on the internet at moon_and_yarn.
Woo! All right. A couple people have said hi to us. This is so exciting. Katie just gave us the little emoji eyes.
You look very ready. Yes!
Thank you, Melinda. I would like to say that this is because of Halloween, but this is just what I grabbed out of my closet this morning. Brianne is very festive, though. Did you just get your hair done?
Yes.
It looks beautiful.
It's fresh.
It's so saturated.
It's also all one color of blue.
Yeah. I have an appointment next week.
Ooh.
I think I'm going to do something other than green because I can't unsee my Joker hair. And I hate it, and I didn't realize it
No
until...
one is looking at you and thinking that you look like the Joker, though.
I am. I think that.
I love green
about
hair.
myself. I do too, but no one, like, tells you green and, like, curly hair is going to make you look like the Joker, which is
I
sad.
love it.
Haley is joining us from the research lab, you cutie patootie.
Oh my goodness.
We also have an Instagram account for the Woolies. If you are watching the live, you probably know this already, but it is at the Woolies podcast. Gail, I'm working on fluorescent yellow / green hair. Trying to lighten it up till then.
Yes.
So, regular episode, we're going to talk Rhinebeck a little bit, and we're going to kind of, like, answer things in the chat. I'm going to try to pull this up on my phone.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, how are you able to read these? I should have put my glasses on.
I know, I'm, like, doing this.
I'm, like,
trying
getting
to
as
move
close
my hair out
as
of the way.
possible.
Oh,
Can't read anything.
Let's see.
We
Turn
got
the volume
koozies today.
down.
I have a Moon and Yarn Weaver Fever koozie.
So this is what it looks like.
Oh, wow, that's so weird.
This is... Ooh! It's so weird. Cool. Oh my god. We should have known. We can't get through one episode without Avery sounding like she's being tortured downstairs. Avery is Brianne's cat.
She literally just left us to go downstairs and scream. That's what she does.
She's like, why aren't you down here?
Why
I don't
aren't you
understand.
petting me? I don't understand.
So, we just got back from Rhinebeck Sheep and Wool Festival. This was our second time going. We went first in 2019, and now this year, with a few extra friends that we met kind of along the way. Katie Bill came with us, Misfit Knitwit, and stayed with us. We met a ton of people there that we'll talk about whenever we talk about questions and everything like that, but that's why we're going to have so much haul to show you today, which is exciting. And I feel like, despite the fact that we were on our little vacation, since it's been a month, I still have a ton of finished objects.
That's
like,
awesome.
I have so much to share.
Yeah.
So, finished objects. Oh, tell me what you're wearing.
Oh, I have a festive weaving shirt on today. And it says Witch and Weave. And this is from Wear and Woven. They're kind of like a new account, but they're making all this weaving merch, which is really exciting. You know I love my weaving t-shirts and graphic tees. So this one is perfect for the holiday season. And then also there's another one that says, I don't know, something with spiders all over it.
Cute. I can't believe you didn't go for that one.
I don't like spiders.
Brianna's like deathly afraid of spiders. It's getting better.
Yeah, this one even has a little spider on it, but it's okay.
So cute.
So cute. I can't resist a witchy weaving shirt. But they have a bunch of really cute ones, like Just Keep Weaving. It's like, kind of looks like ocean waves. And then also another one that's like, I'd rather be weaving with like a big rainbow.
I love that.
It's so cute.
So cute. I am wearing a shirt I got from Hot Topic 2 years ago. Nothing to report.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that's been 2 years ago already.
I know, it's crazy.
I remember when you got that shirt.
Yeah. I wore it for my Christy Glass interview.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, love that.
You want to talk finished objects?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Can I start? Because I have one that I'm really excited about.
Yes.
I have. Isn't it crazy that this has been out for so long?
I know.
And I haven't talked about it on the podcast?
It's been a hot minute.
I'm going to put this on. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little cold. This is a new pattern that I released. It's free on Ravelry, and if you can't use Ravelry, you can always send me a DM or an email and ask me to just send you the free pattern PDF. I'm always happy to do that. This is the Renee scarf. Yay!
It's so pretty.
It's really subtle. There's only a few little blips of color in here, but it's a fingering weight scarf. It wraps a bunch of times. It's, I think, close to 6 feet long.
Wow.
I think, which is cool. So this is a free pattern. It is 1 skein of fingering weight, which every single human being has in their stash.
Mm-hmm.
So I used 1 whole skein of fingering weight for the body of it, which is the black color. And then I have a little, I used a mini skein. I'm not even joking. It was like less than 10 yards. So the little blip of lace in here is really insignificant in terms of like yardage. You can use literally any scraps that you have lying around.
Oh.
But yeah, fingering weight scarf. It's all garter stitch. There's just like a nice smooth little edge on either side. Thanks, Katie. She says my scarf is so cute.
It is so cute.
But I wanted something that was like an easy layering piece.
Yes.
For fall/cold times. But let me see how much I can wrap it.
I'm excited to knit mine.
Yeah, did you start it?
Not yet, no. I'm like really behind on my knitting. Shocker.
Okay. But yeah, so it's a free pattern on Ravelry because it's not rocket science. I didn't reinvent the wheel or anything. But yeah, that's cool.
Incredible.
It was fun. Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you.
I really love the neon yellow. Wasn't that Emma's yarn, I think?
Yes, I used a mini skein of Emma's yarn called No Flash Photography. So stinking cute.
I love that. It's so cute.
Yeah. So that's my latest pattern release.
I'm like looking at her basket of all her finished objects right now, and I'm just blown away.
Basket of finished objects.
Do you want to talk about one more?
Mm-hmm. This is not pattern related, but this is still fun. This was my like Rhinebeck project.
Oh.
This is if this hat looks huge, it's supposed to. This is a Christmas gift for my best friend, Matt. He has a massive head, super curly hair, and he likes his hats to be a little on the slouchier side, so that equals like an adult extra large hat. So this is the classic ribbed hat by Pearl Soho.
Oh, okay.
It's a free pattern. I've knit it many, many times now. It's so stretchy.
Wow.
Isn't that nice? And this is so special because it's my hand spun yarn.
I know.
I love it so much.
I love how knitted up.
Yeah.
Like, I want a hand spun hat now.
This is Knitty in Color. It was her last year?
Yeah.
Last year's Halloween roving braid. Brie got me 2 of them. One was green that faded to black. One was black that faded to like an orange. And actually, I knit this exact same pattern, I think, on the orange one that I spun. But it came out way too small.
Oh, I remember.
I gave it to Christy.
Oh, okay.
Christy has a disturbingly small head. So I gave it to her. She loves it. But like, feel how squishy it turned out.
Oh my goodness.
It was so fun. Can absolutely recommend 1x1 ribbing for being trapped in a car. for like the better part of 7 to 9 hours.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it was so fun. I love working with hand spun. It's so fun and so squishy and so nice.
I can't get over how soft this is, honestly.
I know, it's super soft, not scratchy at all. It was,
No.
I think the braid was 100% merino.
Oh, okay.
So just love it. Let me see if I can put it on, show you how big it is.
Ooh.
This is how I know that if it fits on my head, it makes me look like a mushroom. It's perfect for Matt.
Oh my god, I love that you look like a little mushroom though.
I do look like a mushroom, but he'll love it. So that's a Christmas gift. Everyone is getting knitted headwear, knitted hats as part of their Christmas presents this year because I'm still, story of my whole freaking life, going through like a stash busting effort. But I knew I wanted to make this for Matt almost as soon as I like spun it up. So squishy, so
It's
nice.
so perfect for him.
I think it ended up being close to like 300 yards, 350 yards or something. I took the largest size included in the pattern and then I added another repeat, which was I think like 22 additional stitches.
Wow.
So there was, I remember there's 154 stitches around in one. It's huge. So ridiculous. But yeah, so that was one of my FOs. Super fun, super squish.
Beautiful.
Yeah. What about you? What you got?
Let's see. Let's see this one first because I stayed up until like 1 a.m. last night finishing this and doing this. I've been calling this my little son.
My son, S-O-N. My spooky boy.
This is a ghost weaving. It's woven on a metal frame from Kama & Co.
So cute.
All of the yarn, basically, like all of the colorful yarn, is different skeins from Spectacular Fox and Patchwork Fox, Eugenia.
Oh, Spectral Fox.
Spectral Fox.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
And there's some random black hand spun in there from like Wool and King and also Wool and Wool and Loom Denim.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's very scrappy, which I love. I used a lot of like the ends and bits of my Halloween projects from this year.
I love these little curly locks in here. Like they're almost worked around the fluffy yarn.
Yeah, I tried like tucking them in there.
Gail says, I love your plumpy, tufty son. He's very handsome.
He's so cute.
Takes after his mother.
I'm going to be putting this in my Etsy shop today.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah, so tonight it's going to go in there. But I like literally got done weaving in all the tails and everything on the back like 5 minutes before you got here today.
I really respect that you never ever have unwoven ends. Like when you bring things to the podcast, they're always 100% done.
Well, today was almost a different story, but I got it done.
Proud of you.
Just look how cute he is. Just
I love him.
floating.
What a cutie.
My little fluffy son.
I forgot I brought knitting. Please excuse me while I just knit.
Oh,
while we're
yeah.
sitting here.
I think you have 2 more other finished objects.
I do, but I want to hear about that other one.
Okay. One other little Halloween weaving that I have is this little circle crescent. It's just a little small one. I haven't made one of these in a while, so I figured, of course, I have to make one for Halloween.
Love. There's like gold flecks in here a little bit, huh?
Yeah, so the hand spun in there is Bug and Bean Co. They're a kind of like newer spinner to me. I just got some of their Halloween yarn, and I am obsessed. The colors, that was like her Sanderson sister, I think, color, like one of the witches. I can't remember which one. Maybe it was like Winnie.
Yeah.
And then there's some Scott Woven Velvet in there, and then also just like some random black scrappy hand spun yarn that I had from Wool and Wool Co. And I think and some more of that scrappy black like sparkly yarn that I had from Wool and King as well.
So, let me see. Michelle just asked, I just bought a crescent frame like that. How do you warp it? These are still 2.
Yeah, this one is 2 macrame hoops, and then it's like threaded together.
Yeah. So if you bought like one loom that's this shape, it's probably not the exact same thing as what Brienne is doing because hers are 2 within.
I think, so you can actually get frames very similar like this already together at Joann's. Did you get it at Joann's? I saw it. But you can just get some macrame rope, and you're going to want to like tie the one end with like a gum band at the end, and then just wrap the whole thing around and then tie it together, and that will be enough sturdiness to stay together. You won't have to do anything else.
Word.
Yeah, if it's from Did she say anything?
I don't think so yet.
Oh, yeah. That's all you'll need is some macrame rope to wrap it. And then you can just kind of like warp it like a normal loom.
Got it randomly at, is that pronounced Meyer? Metal hoops connected. Oh, okay. So it is probably the exact same thing then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just wrap it with some macrame rope. You'll be good. And this is also going to my Etsy shop tonight.
Love. Love, love, love.
Thanks.
I have another hat that will fit on my head.
I'm waiting for that other one.
Oh, yeah. This is a sample knit that I did for Mace of Skeins, kind of by accident, inadvertently. I sort of offered. So Macy provided yarn support for the next pattern that I'm going to show you guys, but this was actually the first color that I picked out, and the two colors, this and the other one, did not have enough contrast in them for the colorwork pattern. So I got a few rows in and I was like, oh, this isn't working. And Macy was like, just pick out another yarn and I'll send it to you. She's such an angel. Hey, speaking of angels.
What are you doing?
She wants my PBR.
What are you doing? I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. She's cute. So when I picked out the other skein, I was like, let me make something for you, make a sample. And she was like, no, you don't have to. And I was like, yes, I will make you something. Because this is one of her brand new Halloween colors, so she probably doesn't have a sample in it yet.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Dragon Scales colorway in her Spade DK base. Come here, baby.
Oh, I don't know what that was. Was that your phone?
I don't know. Yes.
I love these colors so much.
Poor thing. So Dragon Scales is like, it kind of reminds me of a spicy meatball. It's like all of these super cool, like pinks, reds. This darkest shade in there is not even black. It's like a very vibrant neon indigo color, I would say. It's like neither purple nor blue. And a ton of flex and everything. Super fun. So when I was thinking of patterns that I could knit up in a DK weight, I was like, wait.
You have one.
I have one that I wrote from my own brain. So this is the Binks hat, which is my hat pattern. It's available on Ravelry. It is free. It was the first pattern I ever wrote. So I'll put it on. I'll show you.
The colors remind me of like a sunset.
Or a spicy meatball. However you want to say that.
Oh, so pretty on you.
Oh, thanks. You're so sweet. So I actually did one less repeat than what I wrote in the pattern, because the original pattern is like super slouchy, and this is just like a moderately slouchy beanie.
That makes sense.
But this is my sample for Macy. I'm going to mail it back to her. I just wanted to give it a little show on the podcast.
It's so pretty. Her Halloween collection was just incredible.
I know. She's unsurprisingly outdone herself again. So with my lead-in to the sample knit and like the color work and how it worked out versus like didn't work out, I have a new pattern. If you are interested in test knitting this pattern, there is Gail says I'm a spicy meatball in a hat. If you're interested in test knitting this next pattern, there's a link in my bio on Instagram that will take you to the test knitting form to fill out so that I can collect everybody's information for test knitters for this pattern. This is, let me make sure I'm holding it right side up. Yes, this way. This is my new cowl pattern.
It is incredible.
Aw, thanks so much.
Those Crescent Moons. You've had this planned for a while.
I did. So this is kind of inspired by like a few things. This section kind of reminds me of like little like haunted house windows. There's some upside down cross shapes in here. There's some crescent moons, all kinds of spooky goodness. I think I might be actually holding this upside down.
Oh.
I think it's like this.
Okay.
It's, thank you so much. Hippie Rose Handcrafts, oh, Haley, says, that she loves it. Aw, thanks, hey. Everyone's so nice. So this is my latest pattern. It's gonna need test knitted. It is, let me tell you about what it is. It's 2 skeins of DK weight yarn, which, like, let's get real, you totally have that in your stash. It used 100 yards of the main color, which is black, and then of the contrast color is only 50 yards. So, like, you definitely have this in your stash somewhere. It's really, really, like, a minuscule amount of yarn. I don't know how it uses such little yarn. It's not, like, a tiny cowl, but...
It's, like, perfect size, though.
Yeah. Do you want to put it on? Would
Sure.
you model it for me? Oh, I'm so excited. This is the first time it's on.
Oh. I got a big head.
Brienne, oh my god, you look so freaking cute.
Look how cute it is.
Love. So I'm going to need some test knitters for this. If you're watching this and saying, yes, Haley, I would love to test knit, I would recommend that you find something with very stark contrast. Like maybe even a solid black yarn. Solid, like just something that has a ton, without a doubt, contrast, because there's a ton of detail on this and it really gets lost if, as someone who's gotten a little bit through the pattern twice and then had to restart. So it does need test knitters. It is pretty fast. I think I knitted this whole thing start to finish in like 4 days, and I actually found like a mistake or two on my chart. So I would say, like, now that the pattern is finished, it's probably like a 3-day knit. It's really fast.
What weight is it again?
DK weight. DK weight. You can also do worsted. My test knits are really fast and loose. Like, I really don't give a hoot about what anyone does in the test knit. If you want to use worsted weight, if you have it, like, go for it. As long as you don't care it's going to turn out a little bigger. No big deal. But this is... Oh, it's going to be called the Hilda cowl. So if you guys are familiar with Sabrina.
Yes.
Hilda is the sweet aunt.
I love that.
It would be gorgeous in a hand spun with contrast. Michelle, I'm inclined to agree with you. I think so too. So I like that this pattern is like kind of ambiguously spooky. Like you don't really know what's going on. It's not like hard shapes, you know, like a lot of my other designs are. So it's just a lot of spooky elements in one. I'm so freaking stoked on this.
I love the Crescent Moons.
Oh, and thank you. Let me tell you about the yarn specifically. So this is Mace of Skeins Spade DK. The darkest color is in her Shadow Cat colorway, which is like it's like a charcoal gray, sort of black kind of base or color that's in her shop all year round. It's like I don't know what she calls them, but it's a constant color. And then also in the contrast color is Mace of Skeins Spade DK in Sandcastle, the Sandcastle colorway. Someone says they've never done color work. I am not going to lie to you. This would probably not be the funnest thing for your first time of color work. That's something I've asked in the test knitting application. The good news with this is, though, that there's only 2 colors. It's not, like, very intense that way, but there's just a lot to keep track of and a lot going on. So, yeah, that's it.
Amazing.
Looking for testers. If you want to test knit for me, the application is in the my bio on Instagram. There's a link tree, and then once you click into the link tree, there is the application in there. That was a really roundabout way of repeating what I said 7 times.
And Hilda also knits. I didn't know that.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh my god, that's so stinking cute. I love that.
It's perfect.
Love. So cute. Aw, thanks, Amber. Everyone's so sweet on YouTube Live.
I'm honestly surprised that we actually have people on here.
I know, this is so exciting. So yeah, latest pattern, V excited, Mace of Skeins, she's the bee's knees. If you aren't following her, you absolutely should. So oh, maybe we can get some pictures of this today.
Yeah, we should.
I would love to.
My backyard's pretty spooky, so.
It was a wash day also, so I'm feeling this little, I got like a really nice spiral curl like right in the front. I'm overdue for a haircut also. Yeah, I think that's all my finished objects. I finished a shawl too, but I didn't bring it because I had so much shit to talk about.
If you're interested in seeing it, she wore it to Rhinebeck. Well,
to Knitpalooza
in Indian Takeout. You can go look at the pictures.
Yeah.
I have one more finished object.
I'm so excited.
So.
Stop this immediately.
Would you like to try it on?
Yes, please. I was hoping you would ask me. Yo, stop. I love this.
It's very soft. So.
Let's give a close up.
Oh my goodness. Look at those colors.
Holy crap.
I am in the process of making a woven scarf collection for the holiday season. So this is one that I have done already.
Girl.
Yeah. Very cozy. Perfect for layering in your winter jackets.
That's a weird way to say leather jacket.
That too. It looks so nice with your hair. Oh, thank you. I love it. Some fun things about this scarf is that it is woven. The main color is Ba yarn, which I think is like their bulky. It was like their June of 2020 colorway.
Yeah.
So I've had it in my stash for a while.
Which is so crazy because it almost looks like vintage Christmas.
It does. I know.
I love it.
I'm naming this one Lily Pond.
Oh, I love it.
It kind of reminds me of that. I don't know. But
So
then
cute.
the warp strings that I use for this is actually just like a tonal blue from Rags that I got. It was like that hefty one that I got from Rags Fiber Fair, like the first time we ever went.
Tell me about this warp. Was it? It wasn't superwash, right?
No, it was not. It's
Okay.
just I actually don't remember what it was 'cause I got rid of the tag.
Gotcha.
It was like a worsted weight yarn.
Worsted weight, probably non-superwash.
It was non-superwash. I know that.
If you guys haven't watched the last couple episodes, I can't remember when we talked about it, but Bree and I was helping her pick out yarn too, so like we kind of both learned about it at the same time. That superwash does not make for very good warp thread.
No.
Which makes perfect sense now.
Mm-hmm.
But it gets all pilly and fuzzy, and then it like breaks apart from the
From the heddle.
the heddle, yeah. Kind of rubbing up against it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was just curious if it was.
Yep, I had no problems with that warp. It's like kind of like
It does have
rustic.
like a little, yeah,
Yeah.
a little rustic feel to it. But holy crap, what a beautiful scarf. Gail says these are absolutely the exact colors of all my Christmas decorations. It's
Honestly,
perfect for
same.
the holidays. Yeah, hard agree.
Same. It is perfect for the holidays.
It's so warm.
It is really warm. So yeah, it's like a bulky weight
Yeah.
yarn that's very, very soft. I
I
have a couple other
can't.
colorways that I want to make in like the same yarn.
Is it
No.
2 skeins of bulky?
It is a skein and a half of bulky.
Amazing.
So I'm also, I like worked my loom yesterday. I'm doing another one that's like kind of like fall color. So it's like a pumpkin orange and like kind of like a tan.
Yes.
I'm excited. But I hope to have these for sale at my first in-person holiday show, which will be the I Made It Market Block of Northway. I Made It for the Holidays on November 13th. I will have some there, and then if you're not local to the area but you're interested, they will be in my Etsy shop on Small Business Saturday as like a debut.
So gorgeous.
Thank you.
You are so full of talent.
And the weaving with bulky weight yarn, as of course, as you all could probably guess, weaves up super fast, which is amazing. I finished this in like 2 days.
Amazing.
But
Beautiful.
and also, if they don't sell, I will not be mad because
I
I
was
get
gonna
to keep
say,
them.
yeah, honestly, like, I'll be super upset about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Love.
But yeah, I hope to have at least. I'm hoping for like 6. I've never
Yeah.
sold woven scarves before, so I'm like a little bit nervous, and that's why I'm trying not to make too many.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how they're gonna be received, so we'll see.
Probably beautifully because they're beautiful and so nice.
I did take this one to the last market I did, just kind of like see what people had to say about them.
Yeah.
And no one understood what it was, so I'm nervous.
It's a scarf. These people don't go outside.
I don't know. That market was weird.
You've had a few weird markets this summer, but
That's true. So that's all the finished objects that I have. And I don't have any. Well, I have the same whips that I had last time, which is I still haven't finished my Halloween shawl. So
what shawl were you wearing on your live yesterday?
that was one I got from Katie.
Okay, that was my second guess because I was like, that bitch finished her Halloween shawl and she's wearing it and not talking about it.
No, that was from Katie.
I remember. That was my second guess. Cool.
Should we get into Rhinebeck?
I definitely think we should get into Rhinebeck.
Or do you want to
because
talk about what you're knitting?
I'm just knitting a hat. Like
Oh, okay.
a baby hat. I'll show it to you guys. It's super cute.
That is cute.
So how about I dyed this yarn like years ago
Oh,
in my kitchen
I remember this.
with food coloring.
I can't believe you still have that yarn.
Yeah, me either. Me freaking either. I was always just so, I didn't like love it, but I didn't want to throw it away either. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then the red is something, I can't remember what it was. I don't remember what the red is. It's totally out of my scrap bin. But I wanted to make something with this colorway, and I forgot how soft this yarn was. Feel it?
Oh, wow.
I know.
That is
So
very
nice.
soft.
I think it was a random base that Haley Nordstrom gave me.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or Christy. I think someone just gave it to me and I was like, whatever, we'll see what we can make. I remember this colorway name. I named this Roadkill.
You sure did.
I sure did. But it was so soft and I need to start my holiday knitting. And so this is for, Haley says it was her. So Haley gave me this base. It was beautiful. It's so soft. It's like a sport weight.
Okay.
Dyed it with Kool-Aid in my kitchen. And this is for, not Henry, Henry's cousin Malcolm.
Oh.
So Gail's sister's son.
Okay.
He and Henry are very close in age and very close in size. So they're around like 1.5, 2 between the two of them. They're so stinking cute. I just saw them yesterday. And I measured their little noggins and they're both 19 inches around.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, thank goodness, because I definitely already started this hat for you. And that's how big it is.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that's my whip. It's just like stockinette with some stripes and stuff. But I just need to like get on the holiday knitting.
Yeah, same.
I'm trying to like not drive myself crazy, which I don't think I will. But I also want to make like a concerted effort to stash bust. I'm trying.
You've been doing really good at it.
Yeah. I'm doing it.
I cannot believe that Halloween is this Saturday. And
Yeah,
then
I'm
it's
so excited.
go time. I got a bunch of stuff in the mail to make some like more very holiday ornaments.
Yes.
And I'm just like, oh gosh, it hurts my heartstrings.
What is your Halloween costume?
My Halloween costume?
Yeah.
I'm being something very simple. I'm just gonna be like a little devil.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
I didn't feel like going all out this year.
Believe me, I get it. I also didn't either. Melinda,
Oh,
I
gosh.
agree. Like, I have also been in the position where I burn myself out, and then revving up to the holidays every year, I'm like, I got this. I'm very list oriented. I make lists, and I'm like, look at all these people I'm gonna knit all this stuff for, and then it just gets smaller and smaller. But some holiday knitting is better than no holiday knitting.
That's true.
It's better to have loved and lost.
I only knit for my mom.
Aw, she's so knitworthy though.
She is very knitworthy.
So adorable. Rhinebeck.
Rhinebeck.
Rhinebeck. Do you want to tell us about Rhinebeck?
Sure. So we went up, we left and did like a halfway point and we stayed with Haley and mom,
Jude.
which was amazing. We got
I
there.
love
She literally had sushi for us waiting. It was like 10:30 at night.
She is so sweet.
Um,
Love Jude.
but we did that little mid stop so we can get there super early on Friday because first stop we went to when we got into Socrates, Rhinebeck area is we went to Knitpalooza, which was my most amazing event that I've ever been to in my life. I don't
We
know
like
about you.
crossed the New York border. Brianna was like, I need Starbucks. And we were like, hell yeah. Got the Starbucks and then drove straight to Knitpalooza.
Right.
We met Katie there. Katie did Knitpalooza with us. She had already done
India Untangled.
India Untangled. That was it. So we all got to do Knitpalooza together. Tell us about some people that we saw at Knitpalooza.
I feel like all my favorite people there. So Knit Collage was there. Amanda Solomon, Melanated Boho Bay, Cake, Wool.
With Jess and Erica.
Yes. Jess and Erica, Twin Aura Knits.
Podcast.
They were volunteering, so it was really cool to see them.
Yes.
I actually got to meet them because they came to Pittsburgh for Indie Knit and Spin. So it was amazing to meet them in real life. Who else was at Knitpalooza? Mermaid's Pearl.
La Bienna May was there.
She was there walking around.
Freaking crazy. Tanny Casey was there.
Yes.
All the bags.
All the bags. I got a bag. Oh, I don't know where I put that bag. Oh, I think I put it in my bag stash.
You got a live interview with Christy Glass Knits.
Which I wanted to cry. I
know.
wanted to meet Christy Glass so bad. And it was amazing. Her outfit was incredible. Yarn Birds was there. Black Pearl Magic was there. And Atomic Fibers.
And Clinton Hill Cashmere was there too.
Yes.
I just went up to the stand and I was like,
I didn't even get to go into their booth.
it's so,
Was it so soft?
like, unbelievably soft.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievably soft. It's like the foie gras of yarn. It's beautiful.
I feel like I could have spent like 2 more hours there. Tickets were like limited, so you only had a certain amount of time. Which was really hard.
I didn't feel rushed.
I was just like overwhelmed. I definitely could have stayed there for like another hour or so.
Yeah.
But I probably would have just spent more money. did most of my Rhinebeck shopping there.
Yeah. I don't think I got anything from Knitpalooza. I don't think I did. It was just like for both of us, it was a very small window to like meet and greet and talk to people, and then like seeing people we already knew. Like I met Jess and Erica for the first time, but Brie had already met them, so like catching up with people, visiting and stuff, and then also meeting new people, and then also shopping, and then also getting pictures, and then also doing interviews, and then also putting things on Instagram, and it was just like bonkers.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was very overwhelming, but in the best way possible.
Yeah.
Chelsea Yarns was also there. I love
Yes!
Chelsea Yarns.
Oh my gosh. Duh. I met iRock Knits, which is crazy. I watch her podcast.
Oh, I didn't know that she was there.
Yeah, she did the pearl beanie kit.
Oh,
she designed that pattern for
okay.
the Chelsea Luxe yarn. Chelsea, I'm gonna pull it up actually because this is totally worth sharing about.
I want to knit that.
Let me see iRock Knits. She's so cute.
Fashion School Dropout was also there.
Yes.
Vita Lifestyle was there. I got a hat kit. Oh, I left that across the room. I got a hat kit from Vita Lifestyle. It's their Halloween Town colorway. It has like this. So this hat pattern has pearls in it.
Let me try to. There's one with more contrast. Let me see.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here's a bunch.
Oh, that red one.
People did like gems and charms and stuff. I guess I'll show this first one. Okay.
I love the green.
This is the pattern. It's like a cute roll brim little beanie situation, and it has pearls strung onto it.
It's amazing.
So bougie and so wonderful and so simple. Beautiful. Love.
I think it's so pretty. Yeah, they had kits there.
That was so fun.
There? Oh, there's just so many.
Yeah. So that was day one. No, that was part one of day one.
Yeah, it was like Friday before the actual sheep and wool. And then right after Knitpalooza, we went to India Untangled, which was like only 3-minute drive from Knitpalooza, so it was perfect. That was a lot of fun. We'd never been to any India Untangled events before.
Yeah, we went to the Rhinebeck Yarn Bazaar last time, which was a free event. Christy Glass was at that one too.
Yes.
I remember. I got some stuff from
India Untangled?
Yes, India Untangled. I don't know. My brain like always forgets the name of that. Can I share it?
Oh yeah. I can share my stuff I got from there too.
It was a mohair situation for me, which I loved. It was so fun. Oh my god. I can't believe this bag of black yarn is impossible to see. Oh my god, my eyes. I'm so old. There it is. Oof. Okay. I got 2 skeins of black mohair. So what happened was the following. We got to Knitpalooza and we saw Jess and Erica, who had the audacity to wear the cutest matching shirts I've ever seen in my whole life. I was so in love with them. Let me show you a picture. This is a really good one. So these were the outfits they wore, and you can see their little mohair tops. Let me see if there's like a... Oh, this is their whole Rhinebeck post. So they made these mohair tops that is a pattern by Park and Knit, and it's literally 1 skein of mohair. And I was like, are you kidding me? These are so cute. They would look so cute in black, which is, obviously, I've said that a million times in my life. So when we went to India Untangled, I was like, oh, now I'm on the hunt for 1 skein of black mohair. And I found it from my homegirl, Lamstrings Yarn. This actually is showing up really well. So see on the end there, there's a bunch of green. It's mostly gray, some darker spots, super subtle. This is Lamstrings Yarn on the feather lace base. It's 70% mohair, 30% silk, and this colorway is called the Black Cat.
Obsessed.
Freaking love. If you've never seen Lamstrings Yarn, she's basically my soul sister.
That is so true. I've never seen her before. And as soon as we walked in, I was like, this has Haley written all over it. And even like the dyer, they look like they could be sisters.
I was so honored. She's so beautiful. Thank you for saying that. So that was my skein of mohair that I got with the intention of making that that top. And then I also was on another hunt for mohair because Brienne has made now twice the Chelsea and Paris beret.
Yes.
And that is 1 skein of schlub yarn and 1 skein of mohair held together. So I was like, oh, I need black mohair. And I wanted something a little more plain and more black, and I found just that.
Oh.
Look how pretty. This is pretty much just like a solid black, but I love how the strand in the middle still retains its like
Yes.
the white, whatever that, it must be let me see if this is silk too. Yeah, 30% silk. So that has to be the silky bit in the middle that just doesn't pick up the black dye, but it's so nice.
It is beautiful. What color schlub do you think you want to get?
I don't even know if I am sold on the schlub.
Oh, you can use like just like a fingering weight yarn.
Yes, I think I'm going to do that. I think I want to use black fingering weight.
Okay.
Because I know I will get a shitload of wear out of just like a black beret.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially if it's like super softy.
Yeah.
You know. This is Plies and Hellhounds yarn, which used to be, it's some combination of like yarn and corgi yarn. Please someone comment below if you know what dye I'm talking about. Anyway, her name now is Plies and Hellhounds. She has a podcast, a knitting podcast. She's a very cool yarn dyer. She's super nice. Her aesthetic is also very similar to, I would say, lamb strings. They're in the same camp. So I got this beautiful skein of black, solid black. Once Upon a Corgi. Thank you so much. I can't even read the username. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Should put my glasses on.
I know, we're like, I turned it off on my phone. But yeah, so I got my 2 skeins of black mohair that day. So fun. What about you? What'd you get?
I'm gonna grab my thing that I got from India Untangled because I forgot it over here.
Also, isn't it bonkers we've been doing this for 42 minutes already?
Yeah, that honestly.
I don't understand.
Grabbing my other things. I forgot them over there.
I freaking love that pom-pom. It's so cute.
I know. So from India Untangled, I got this sock set, but I'm not gonna knit socks, and I found the shawl pattern that I'm gonna knit with it.
Is that fingering weight yarn?
Yes.
Who let you get away with that?
You did.
I know, I was standing right there.
I asked you which one should I get, and you said this one.
So beautiful.
So I never heard of them.
McMullen Fiber Co.
I love that it's called French green, but it totally reminds me of like mint chocolate chip. I guess I just really like ice cream.
Love.
But I found this really pretty shawl pattern. I can't remember what it is.
I don't remember it either. Don't either. Michelle says, perfect Monday afternoon Halloween costume making entertainment. Thank you so much, Michelle.
I love that. Yeah, thanks for joining us. That's all I have to really say about this. It's
beautiful.
A very cute set.
That
their booth was really pretty.
I was gonna say that booth had by far the best samples.
Yes.
Here's what happened. Against, like, let's just say this was the back wall of the booth. There were like 4 samples on the wall, and then sample was hung on the wall. Right underneath each sample was a box of the yarn bases, and it told you this sample takes this many skeins of this yarn that's in this box.
Yes. I do have one critique on that though.
What?
They only show the amount for small sizes.
Oh.
It would have been nice if they were a little bit more size inclusive, but overall.
I wonder how you would do that. Maybe like flat, like cards or something.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Anyway, it was really cute, and it was such a good idea. That one cardigan that they had, it was beautiful.
Oh my god, so puffy.
Love
it
to
was
have
like
that someday.
hold 3 strands of mohair with 1 strand of worsted, or it was bonkers.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
So gorgeous. So that's all I got from India Untangled, and then I got like a bag also that Katie picked up for me, the India Untangled bag.
So cute.
But I can share what I got from Knitpalooza.
Please, you got so much good stuff.
Yes, I did.
So amped.
Sorry for the crinkle. This is just the hat kit that I got from Vita Lifestyle. This is their 1 skein of their super bulky, and the colorway is called Halloween Town.
That's super bulky.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know. But like, look at this palm.
That palm. Extra thick.
Extra thick.
Be tufty.
I love their Halloween colors. They had another one that was like Spell on You, and it was like black with red and like purple and everything. Yeah. But this, I'm gonna knit this into a hat, definitely. And then here's some bats that I got.
I'm obsessed with these bats, which is unsurprising.
I got these from Amanda Solomon, Melanated Boho Bay.
Also unsurprising that they're so beautiful.
I know. There's actually 2 more, but I can't remember. They're in there. Anne Marie sent me a bunch of bats too, and now they're like all in like this big bag to spin now. But these are just like little batlings that I really like throwing them. They're all spin together.
So beautiful.
This is called Everything Scrap, and I think that one's called...
This one's called Boho Mint.
Mint.
You should totally do like apply that with a brown roving.
Oh yeah.
There's so much brown in here.
There is so much brown.
It's V fall.
Very fall.
But it's like hippie fall.
And they're so scrappy.
I love them.
I was so excited. I got 4 bats total. The other one has like, it's like blue, kind of like gray and a little bit orange. And then the other one is actually going to be a gift, so I'm not going to show it.
We have to talk about Amanda Solomon. Best outfits by far.
Best outfits. She looked incredible.
I also love what is little Amanda's name?
I can't remember.
Okay, so she has a baby doll that looks just like her. That's like a baby doll version of Amanda Solomon. It's the cutest freaking thing. It reminds me of Nadja Doll from What We Do in the Shadows. Like, if it just started talking, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes.
She carried it around with her everywhere through the whole freaking festival. I was dying. I was like, there's Amanda. There's Amanda's mom. There's baby Amanda. She's so cute.
That doll's, like, hair is made from her hand spun.
I love it. I love it so much. Like, they're twins. It's so adorable. I just love, like, the little... So cute.
Yeah.
So cute.
Amanda won best outfits for sure.
Michelle says, oh my god, Nadja Doll. I love Nadja Doll so much.
Same.
But yeah, that was so much fun. Her booth was incredible.
I know, I wanted literally everything.
I don't think I saw you pick this up.
Oh, I got this at like last minute. I couldn't leave without it.
Brie and I this whole weekend spent approximately 0 time together. We were like getting separated everywhere, or like I would go do something or she would see someone and I just kept losing her. Literally everywhere. So I pretty much have not seen any of this.
I know, we didn't get any pictures of each other, so sad. So I picked this up. This is Fashion School Dropout, and she had like a lot of this boucle. Is that how you say it?
Boucle.
Boucle yarn.
Yes.
It is so interesting to me. It's like really kind of like, oh, that's picking up pretty well. It's like really fuzzy. Knitpalooza now has this base also. But I thought I'm going to make a woven scarf for myself out of this because I thought that would be very cozy.
So nice.
But all of their colorways came also on this base, which was very exciting.
The boucle is very in right now.
It is.
I love it.
I love it too.
Such a blast from the past. You know what I'm not emotionally prepared for to come back in style, and I just feel it kind of like lurking in the distance, is like that what the hell is it called? It's like the hairy yarn, like the funky like novelty yarn with the hair.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, not okay.
Keep that away.
No one.
We don't need that.
Don't buy that base. Boucle is as far as I'll go.
Yes.
This is so fuzzy, though.
It's so fuzzy.
This is like the most beautiful boucle I've ever seen in my whole life. Eyelash yarn. Fun fur.
Oh.
Yes, thank you. These are both names for that abhorred, like, terrible yarn. Don't bring it back.
Please don't.
Bring more of this back.
Yes.
This looks like a sheep.
I know. And like the color, like all of her colors were on this base, and I seriously wanted them all.
I love it.
So pretty. It's called Lady Glitter Sparkles. Yes, do not endorse. What else did I get from Knitpalooza? I also got yarn from Cake Wool to knit myself a half and half wrap shawl by Pearl Soho. I'm going to make the small one. And these are the colors that I'm going to go with.
Nice. So excited.
This is her whisk base. And this is Salmon Berry. And then this one is Fairy Flutter. Love. I missed the comments. I'm sorry. But I know this half and half wrap shawl is literally going to take me probably an entire year to knit, so I'm going to cast it on in January, and hopefully it'll be done by next winter at the rate that I'm going. I love tacky yarn and can't take it from me. Can relate. And that's all that I got from Knitpalooza. I think I also got a skein of made a mistake of putting all my yarn away.
I know, I did too. I never even thought about that.
I also got this skein from Chelsea Luxe. It's her Luxe DK, and this is her Hocus Pocus yarn. I went there to Knitpalooza with the intention of getting this yarn, so I am very happy that I got my hands on it.
Oh,
It's so pretty. Okay, now that is all that I got from Knitpalooza.
yes.
So, yeah, so Friday we went to Knitpalooza and then we went to Indian Tangled. We checked into our Airbnb. We had an amazing Airbnb.
Barbara.
Barbara was our host, and she was so sweet, so kind. She was literally the neighbor. She was like right beside us, and that was like the nicest Airbnb that I've ever stayed in.
Yeah, we had a fire pit. Christy camped out in the backyard with us. That was fun. Everything was super, super nice. She left us grapes and cheese in the fridge, which was so cute.
Oh yeah, she did. That's
Love
right.
Barbara.
And then Saturday was New York Sheep and Wool.
Yes. Yes.
So we only went for the one day. We didn't go Sunday.
Yes.
And it was really overwhelming this year. I didn't think there was as many people as there was in 2019, but
Yeah.
it just like felt really good to be around people again
Yeah.
and to see all these people. Like, I feel like I got to meet some people that I became close with during the pandemic, so it's nice to meet them in real life.
Yeah. I did not feel that it was overwhelming. I thought it was a little underwhelming.
Oh.
I thought that they had to, I don't know if they had to or if they chose to or whatever, but the vendors were spaced like one space apart for the most part everywhere, like around the fairgrounds. So
Which I actually preferred that.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I just love being overwhelmed. And I feel like a lot of the people that we saw the first year that we didn't see this year were like people I wanted to see. Like there wasn't as much like spinning and fiber
There wasn't.
stuff.
Unless you wanted to buy like fleece, which
Yeah,
we
like
didn't want to buy fleece.
Completely unprocessed, like
Yeah.
stinky sheep fleece, which is like Brienne's personal hell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there was
that's that.
only, I think I only saw 2 booths that were actually selling roving, and
Yeah.
there was only like a couple booths that had hand spun yarn, but it wasn't like, to me, exciting hand spun yarn. So
yeah, the spinning factor I thought was definitely lacking, which I probably would have been none the wiser, except we were just there 2 years ago.
yeah,
And there was a ton.
Yeah.
Which is the only thing that I thought of. But I will say that I didn't like overspend. I didn't spend like as much as I thought I was going to because I'd made better choices. You know what I mean? Because there was just a smaller selection of stuff. But show me some stuff you got from Rhinebeck.
yeah. I actually didn't go over budget this time, which I'm very
Proud
proud
of
of
us.
myself. So speaking of the one roving,
Oh, I love that. Oh, Into the World. I love their stuff. It's so pretty.
I do too. I got this, and I wonder if this will pick up okay.
I think it looks pretty accurate.
There was the reason I got this is because there was a bulky, like just skein of dyed yarn that was the same exact colors that I really, really wanted, but I'm like, I actually don't really have, like, I stuck to only buying stuff that I had plans for. And I was like, I don't really have a plan for it, so I shouldn't get that. But then I saw this, and so I kind of drifted away from my plans because I thought it would be really fun to spin this. Like, I really like these, like, the forest green and, like, purple together.
It's a really hot take on a color palette. I will definitely say that. Like, definitely different.
Yes, it is very different. I've never seen, like, a braid this color. It's also called Fruition, which I realized, and I'm actually drinking a Fruition drink from Giant Eagle right now, so full circle.
Love.
But I've also never spun...
Rambouillet.
Yes.
So nice.
I've never spun them before, so I was like, even better, I get to spin something I've never tried before. So they were, like, one of the only places that actually had, like, braids available.
Yeah.
Another thing that I got is that I wanted to knit myself an ascot. And so I was on the hunt to find the perfect yarn, and I really wanted to do something like a neon color.
The pattern we found is for fingering weight, right? That's what that is.
Yes.
Cool.
And I think the pattern photo actually has like a similar colorway, and I just love how bright it is. I think it'll be really fun with my hair. But this is from Looped Yin Yang Harmonizing the Yarn Universe. And I don't know how to describe this. It's like
It's
kind of like tweedy, not really tweedy, like
It's
Like,
marled,
yeah.
but very subtly marled.
Yes.
And with the neon next to like a really muted beige, it just looks like, I don't know. From far away you can't, it tones it down.
Yes.
But up close it has so much interest to it. I love it.
There we go. I love it. So I think this is beautiful because it is very bright, but then it's also kind of like not as bright as it possibly could be. So very excited to knit myself an ascot. Yes. And the only other thing that I got at Rhinebeck, and then you also got me some fiber, which I put down there. Which was hot pink. And I think that's like Romney. You got me some Romney fiber?
Yeah. Yes, Romney wool.
Romney wool.
I gotta cut, like, look at this frickin' color.
So hot pink.
So fun.
And you got me the Loopy Mango book.
Yeah, that pattern book has a ton of, like, super bulky yarn patterns in it that are, like, very approachable.
I am very excited because it also is in sections like beginner, advanced beginner, intermediate, so work my way through it. But then I also got
love these
hand spun yarn to make the, what is this, the shift cowl. I have really been wanting to knit this pattern, and I just didn't think that I was, I don't know, a will of a knitter to knit it, and now I just kind of said, forget it, I'm gonna go for it.
Heck it all.
I'm gonna try it. So I love the, like, it was really hard to like put some hand spun yarn together to knit this because one, I don't really understand how much of a contrast it needs to be, but we'll see.
What is that brand?
This is, oh, this one was upside down. This is Peterbrook Farm, which their booth was really pretty, and also the owner was very sweet.
Yeah.
So
I love those.
maybe this is a better contrast together. I'm very excited.
They're so cute.
I can't wait to knit it.
That's gonna be so comfy and cozy.
I think that would be like something that I knit that I would get a lot of wear out of.
Yes. Yeah,
so
I agree.
I'm excited to knit. Oh, that's right. I got one more thing. I got this
love that
Dancing Leaf. I love Dancing Leaf. Like all of their yarn colors are so beautiful. So I got like this zebra yarn. Their Riot base. It's a DK weight, and I love the pink and the yellow. So I'm gonna make this into a scarf.
Love.
Like a woven scarf.
Love.
I think it'll be pretty.
Love.
But yeah. I think there was just like some, oh, but you also got me some locks, but I put that already away.
Oh yeah, in the lock pile.
Yeah.
I only got a sweater's quantity of yarn from Rhinebeck, but I got a sweater's quantity of yarn from Rhinebeck. I have no freaking idea.
I didn't know you got this.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a sweater's quantity of yarn from a completely unknown dyer, and they don't put their, oh, there it is, Oasis Yarns. I've never heard of them in my life. I got, it's 100% wool, DK weight, 220 yards for each skein. These were two for $5. I have my doubts. As to whether or not that was the right price. Seems really cheap, but the yarn is so soft. It's a solid black, which if you have ever tried to buy black yarn and bought black yarn on the internet and then it comes in and it's freaking shades of gray, you know how rare this is. So completely solid black. Yeah. This was 1,200 yards, and it was $20. I know. I don't know 110%. Like, the lady that I checked out with seemed a little confused. And then she was like, those are 2 for $5. And I was like, I guess. Like, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, freaking stoked on these. It's literally just solid black, DK weight yarn. I think if I had to make an educated guess, it seems to be a pretty loosely plied yarn.
It's very soft.
Very soft. The only thing I might run into on this, just speculating, would be that it could be pretty splitty. But that's not usually like a problem that I have, even with something that is like kind of predisposed to that. But like a whole sweater's quantity of this shit for $20.
That's insane.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna knit myself like something fun. And
do you have anything in mind?
No. But I figured if you're gonna buy a sweater quantity with absolutely no plans, black is probably the best plan.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you'll get the most wear out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then also from that same booth, I got, because I'm a creature of habit,
Ooh.
I'm a sucker for, this says artisanal yarns. I think what this was a booth that sells multiple people's yarns, almost like a yarn store.
Mm.
But they all have the same wrapper. I don't know. It was very confusing. But this is just washcloth cotton. Look how fun.
That is fun. I like this. It has like a black ply in there.
Yeah, I
Or
love
like a dark gray.
Yeah, so it definitely is marled. I love the marling. I like how thick it is.
Yes.
So nice. It's 100% cotton.
You're on a cotton thing right now.
Do love some cotton. I will probably yarn co-op, Melinda says. That could be it, honestly. Like, it may have been. So I always end up knitting pot holders or like dish towels around the holidays, no matter what, because there's always someone who doesn't wear a hat or like wouldn't want a scarf or whatever. So I just figured, like, if I'm gonna indulge in some cotton, make it fun and textured. That was also super cheap. It was like $5. It was crazy. And then I think from Rhinebeck, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay, dang. Awesome.
Yeah.
I think we did pretty well.
Honestly, we're very responsible.
What else did we do at Rhinebeck? That's basically about it.
Yeah, I have to say, if you are stranded in Rhinebeck or like the greater Rhinebeck area and you need food, wait till you get to the next town. Like, the food in Rhinebeck is seriously bizarre.
Well, we didn't eat in Rhinebeck.
We ate in Kingston.
In Kingston.
Which is the next town over.
Yeah, Kingston was weird.
Like, so weird. Like, really weird.
Yeah.
We went to a hibachi restaurant, and the waitress was, like, very, very mean to us in a way that was, like, cosmically funny. But every time she walked away, we were like, oh, my God. Like, what did we do to this lady? You know what I mean? She was so mean. And food was questionable. Katie got raw fish from there, but is still here watching this live video, so clearly she lived to tell the tale.
We somehow lived.
Yeah. What else did we eat that was super weird? We got ice cream in an alleyway. That was not weird. It was delicious, but we were, like, in an alley eating ice cream.
It was, like, pouring down raining. We thought it was going to be an indoor spot, but...
Yeah.
No. He's like, thanks for coming in the rain.
Katie said, I survived the fish. We also went to a restaurant the next night. Rock the Casbah. And when we finished, the waitress was like, do you guys want separate checks? And we were like, yeah, there's 4 of us. And she split it up in a way that, like, we all paid the same amount. And it was, like, the whole experience was just so bizarre. And she just came up to us with, like, a completely straight face and was like, okay, all of your guys' totals is this one amount. And we were like...
Which shouldn't have been. I had, like, 2 beers. Everyone else had water.
I was like, have you ever been to a restaurant, lady? They were, like, running all of their transactions on a Square reader. There was just, like, a lot happening. It was very strange. But, yeah, almost all of our, like, eating experiences there were just like, oh, okay. That was weird.
Yeah. We know better for next time.
Yeah, next time.
Starbucks was good.
That Starbucks in Kingston, like, or maybe Rhinebeck, whichever one we keep going to,
it's
is
in Kingston.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Had a great time. Starbucks in Kingston. 10 out of 10. Would recommend.
I didn't really eat anything at the fairgrounds, although I do want to go to Rhinebeck one year and just eat food.
Yeah. We need to make food a priority.
Yeah.
That's our problem.
Yeah, like, I tried some of Haley Ann's falafel, and it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I was in line getting a pretzel, because for some reason, I only get pretzels when I'm in Rhinebeck. Their pretzels are really good, by the way.
Which is really weird.
I don't know. I'm, like, not hungry, but I'm like, you should probably eat. I was talking to this lady. She was so nice, and I'm so happy I got to meet her. We never exchanged names, but she was so funny, and she actually started talking to me about the falafel and started actually crying actual tears.
Yeah.
Saying how good the falafel was.
Literally crying.
And I was like, okay, I gotta try it. I will try it.
I'm so sad we didn't get this person's name.
I know.
Such passion.
Honestly, my favorite person I met at Rhinebeck. She was so sweet.
So funny.
But yeah, the falafel is good. But we didn't get... What did you eat?
Katie and I went to the thing that had the shortest line, which was, like, the grilled cheese place, which, like, twists my arm. I love a good grilled cheese. Katie got we like split. So, like we each got a meal and then like gave each other half of it. So she got a grilled cheese with like tomato and some kind of like, I think it was like oregano or something. I don't know. It was wonderful. Big bougie grilled cheese. And then I got this kind of like a spicy chicken salad, but the spicy part of the chicken was like in the form of a sauce. It was kind of like a tangy, sweet and hot. It was really good. So we each had like a little bit of salad, a little bit of grilled cheese. It was awesome. I ran into Amy, who's the owner of McWalker Yarns in Pittsburgh, in Rhinebeck, while we were eating, which was funny. Else? Yeah, I think that's it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Shall we answer our questions?
Yes, let's do it. Okay.
So there's like 2 stories that I posted that have questions.
Cool. Let me jump in here. Boop. Boop. I'll let you do. I don't know how to get into the thing. Oh, you're so smart.
So we'll do the first one.
Let's see.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Okay, so we got some questions. So Lapdog Knits, that's such a cute name. How many vendors are there? Oh gosh. There's,
I actually don't even, I would say like maybe 60, 70.
oh no, there's probably like over 100.
You think?
Oh yeah.
Okay, over 100.
Yeah, there's like, there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 barns.
10 barns,
Full.
3 ABC buildings.
Yeah. So
Um,
there's like,
No, you're probably right. It's probably close to 100.
yeah, there's definitely over 100, and I would say maybe in normal years close to like 200.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had to break it up this year because it was like every other booth, like they had like whole booths like open in between each one.
Yes.
There's a lot of vendors. I wish I would have grabbed a pamphlet. Nope, that's all we know. There's probably close to like almost 200.
A shitload.
Elliot, can you read that?
Elliot Ginkgo says, what is your fave acquisition?
I think my bat's from Amanda Sullivan. Yeah, I think so.
I think mine is probably my lamb strings mohair, just because I finally got to meet her in person and see her booth and everything, and also I am hella stoked on that yarn.
Yes, that was amazing. Wool in the Night. Sorry, I should have worn my glasses. No question, but I will live vicariously through you all since it didn't go this year.
Aw, thank you.
Next year.
Live vicariously through us anytime.
Yes. Rainbow Cake Cat, donuts, question mark.
We didn't get the donuts. When I say the line was unreasonable, I mean like probably more than 100 people in line.
Yes.
Unreasonable. At any time.
Anytime.
Like the gates opened and there were people in line. When we left, there were people in line. There's people in line in the lunchtime. Like there's just people in line constantly, and I just like did not have the wherewithal.
You're gonna be waiting probably an hour.
Yeah. Crazy.
I can't read that one either.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Epinidiologist says, did Bree get to meet Amy of Knit Collage? I know she likes her yarn and patterns.
I did not get to meet Amy.
We saw Amy.
We saw Amy.
But she looked like she was like shopping.
Yeah, she looked fairly busy. I got to meet Amy in 2019 when we went. I actually went up and talked to her.
Nice. Love. And then Yarn and Corgi asks, are the animals as magical as I always imagine them to be?
Yes.
Tell them about the one that got taken away from its friend.
Oh, what was its name? I can't remember. There is this like one pavilion just full of all different types of sheep. And this one brother was being groomed.
Yeah, he just left. There were 2 sheeps in a pen. One of them left to go get a haircut.
And the other one started yelling.
Like, screaming. It was so funny. And it sounded like a grown man saying, like, ah!
It did, yeah.
It was hilarious.
And because we were, like, petting them, because you get to pet all of them, which is amazing. And we're like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? He's like, oh, his brother's just getting groomed. He's fine.
They told us whenever you buy a sheep, you have to... Oh, Haley says George. George
yes.
was his name. They said whenever you buy a sheep, you have to buy 2 sheep because they can't be by themselves. Which, like, relatable.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I also
Checks
need
out.
friends.
Yes. But yeah, I would say the animals are like my favorite part, honestly.
They're so freaking cute. There's so many llamas. I didn't see any alpacas. Did I just totally miss those? I only saw llamas.
I think those we were hanging out with alpacas. Those were alpacas. I thought. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a bunch. There's like 2 pavilions just full of animals. Also, guinea pigs are the same. Got to be in pairs. Oh, I did not know that.
Guinea pigs have to be in pairs. That's adorable.
Flock animals.
Flock animals.
Yeah.
Adorable. I love that.
Yeah.
Crafty vegan dog mom says anything you would do differently next time you go.
I think I kind of said that. I would eat food.
Yeah. Definitely have to make like a priority for the food. And we also talked about next time we go, staying in Rhinebeck for like a week.
Yes.
Because we always do about like between 3 and 4 days.
Because it's just so beautiful up there, and to go up there and actually like get to hang out.
At that time of year is so incredible.
Yeah. I would also go in there with a list of things you might want to get and take a tire lap before you start buying stuff.
Yeah. Do a lap before you start buying.
Because there's just so much.
Procrastinatory says, was it any different for you now that you also spin? And yes, because we had high expectations because we knew there was spinning stuff last time and there wasn't as much spinning stuff this time.
Right.
So yes, but not in a good way. It was very sad.
Yeah. Usually, also another thing, if you are a spinner and you're looking to get a wheel, that it's actually nice because you can go up there and try some wheels if you're interested in that. Although there wasn't nearly enough wheels as last time.
Yes.
But that would be the only thing. Why are you laughing?
North River Knits says,
no, we don't have to answer this one.
where's the best place in Rhinebeck to get some good fried Hancock?
We don't have to answer this one. No, we have to because you said it.
Brie ordered haddock at a restaurant and ordered Hancock instead of haddock.
I would like to say,
I literally could not breathe.
like,
I was dying.
I would like to say,
I want to go on record on this live video. Oh, Katie's coming in with the crying faces. You and me both, sister. Oh my god.
I could be really dumb most of the time.
It's not that you're dumb, you just read it fast.
No, I have been calling it that my entire life. I have ordered that probably 100 times in my life, and I have always said Hancock.
The fried Hancock.
Fried Hancock.
Please.
Hancock sandwich. No one ever corrected me.
Hancock sandwich means 2 things. Wendy from Warm Stripes asked if we got the donuts or if they were overrated. Wendy, did you get the donuts while you were there? Because we didn't. Let us know. This is important.
Yeah, please let us know.
Katie, Misfit Knitwit, says, where's the bulky? Katie was looking for solid black bulky yarn the entire time we were there.
There wasn't that much bulky this year.
Not that much bulk. That was another thing that was definitely lacking. And then Knitfected asks, what was your favorite part of Rhinebeck?
My favorite part of Rhinebeck. My favorite part was honestly probably the Airbnb and hanging out with everyone.
Yeah. Hanging out with our friends, getting to meet people in person.
That too.
Being able to put people's earth form to their Instagram handle is really a very satisfying sensation.
Yeah. I got to meet so many amazing people.
So many people.
That's definitely and there's also meetups there, so you get to go and basically, I met Shelly Can for the first time. That was probably my highlight of
Brie left
someone meeting someone.
Her stuff on the bench with a complete stranger and said, will you watch this real quick? And then went and met Shelly Can and then was like, okay, I'm good.
She was walking with the crowd, and I didn't want to lose her by picking up all my bags. And I literally looked to the lady. I was like, can you watch my stuff? I don't know who you are, but can you watch my stuff?
I mean, if ever you're going to leave your shit with complete strangers, it's probably best to do it at Rhinebeck.
Yeah.
Earth form is my new favorite descriptor. Thank you so much. That's just their physical being, not their astral self.
Get to see what they look like in real life.
Yeah. My favorite part of Rhinebeck is meeting people, and then also anytime I can go to a place and just actually relax and go buy yarn
Yes.
works for me.
It's a dream.
You know what I mean? Like, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And honestly, everyone in my life knows that, like, when I'm at Rhinebeck, I cannot be reached. Don't text me. Like, don't call me.
Oh, yeah, the service is awful there.
I meant they just, like, know better than to try to reach me.
that
But
too.
yes, the service is awful, which is actually, like, 10 out of 10. I kind of appreciate that. But it truly feels like a retreat.
It is a retreat.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
It's so much more than just, like, Yarn Festival.
I completely agree. It's like a whole vacation for yourself.
This is weird. Do you ever feel like when you go to Rhinebeck and then you come home, do you immediately want to go to yarn stores in Pittsburgh? Because I want to go to the yarn store so bad.
Yeah. I've been, like, really, like, dying to go to McWalker, actually.
Me too. Can we go there? I need to get some mohair from there.
Yes,
I would
absolutely.
Love to. I don't think we can go today. They're closed on Mondays.
I'll take it.
Let's see. I'm going to double check. But yeah, I always, for whatever reason, like, always want to go to my local yarn store after.
You just come home, like, feeling very inspired. I also really want to go to Kid You Not.
Yeah. I've been wanting to go to Sewickley Yarns for so long.
Yeah.
Ugh. See, this is what happens.
Yeah, I actually went to Sewickley Yarns right before Rhinebeck because I ran out of yarn for a custom order.
Oh, they close at 4.
Oh, dang. Is it 3?
It's 3.
Dang.
Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, that's a lot about Rhinebeck.
Yeah. Highly recommend going if you can ever go.
Yeah.
We are planning on going to Maryland Sheep and Wool.
Yes, we are. Very exciting stuff.
That'll be fun. We haven't been yet. We were supposed to go in 2020, but yeah. So I'm excited to check that one out.
Yeah. We also, I think we've said this before, but we'll say it again because our suspicion was confirmed. We definitely think that Rhinebeck is an every other year endeavor.
Yeah.
Like, just for us personally, I mean, there is a sizable, I mean, it's 4 of us, and we all kind of feel the same way, but for us, the haul to Rhinebeck and, like, the time and, like, money that it requires, we think is an every other year thing. So we are trying to supplement 2022 since we're not going to be going to Rhinebeck next year. Not that we would anyway, because Brianne is getting married next year during Rhinebeck. But
who decided that factor?
we're going to go to Maryland Sheep and Wool in May.
Yes.
22.
I cannot wait.
So excited.
I cannot wait. So I heard that one's really good for spinning.
Yeah, super excited. So. What do you think, Chicky? I think that's it.
I think that's all.
We survived our first live. Minimal screaming from Avery.
I can't believe she just jumped on the armrest.
See, like, I'm not surprised because Tater does that all the time. Tater's like, what are you doing?
You know
what
but
I mean?
Avery's never...
No, she's not that brave.
No.
Weird.
But I guess she really likes you today. Yeah, that is all.
Thank you for everyone who talked to us and, like, asked questions during our live. It was so fun.
Yeah.
We'll have to see, like, how we do next episode. I definitely got a taste for not editing right now, so kind of into that. Do you have anything before I fumble our way into concluding this video? Because I don't know how to end this.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, I think the only thing is that I'm having a mini shop update. The 2 weavings that I did show today are going into my shop tonight.
Yes.
And that is literally all I have to say.
Get your Hallow weavings.
Hallow weavings.
All right, let's see. Okay, this says, are you sure we want to stop streaming? We are sure. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.
Bye.